Hi, thanks for joining us today. We're going to be drawing and coloring pumpkins using various art supplies that you probably already have around your home. First, grab a marker, a crayon, a pencil, a colored pencil, whatever you have on hand, and let's draw a pumpkin. Pumpkins are very simple to draw. A curved line that is similar to a C or the first part of a parentheses, and then the opposite curved line, which is curved in the other direction, and an oval. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with our oval, and then we will use the first curved line that looks like the letter C, and we will attach that to the oval on the left side, do the other curved line on the right side, and then we just go back to the other side and we just keep adding on to our pumpkin. When you attach your curved line to the oval, you're going to just move it ever so slightly back from the bottom of the oval so that this makes our pumpkin look more rounded in shape and adds depth. Now, once we have this, we're going to take our two parentheses and we're going to flip them. So now they're going to curve in the opposite direction, and this will create our stem on the top of our pumpkin. And then add two small curved lines, little humps, to the back so that it creates the depth of our pumpkin and gives it form. And that's it. Told you pumpkins were simple. Now, you can create tall pumpkins, squatty pumpkins, little short things, tall, real skinny pumpkins, all with the height and width of your pumpkin is determined by that oval that you draw to begin with, that oval shape. So if we make a longer, taller, skinnier oval, that's going to make our curved lines a little bit longer, and that's what's going to give you a taller, skinnier, thinner pumpkin. Or we can make our oval a little shorter, a little fuller, and then this is going to create a more full pumpkin. And that is a simple way to draw a pumpkin. So let's grab the markers. If you've got a dark orange or a red-orange marker and then a lighter color orange, this project will really work great. You're going to need some oranges, various shades of oranges, and some yellow and a brown. And what we're going to do is, if you will go over the lines with the darker orange tone, this is going to create some depth to your pumpkin. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go over those lines, and then I'm going to take shading a little bit at the bottom of all of the pumpkin grooves, and this is going to give me the sections of the pumpkin. It's going to create the depth and roundness that we're going to need. And I'm going to do wispy little lines following the shape of the curve. If you were to go across this pumpkin, coloring it in horizontal lines back and forth, it's not going to look rounded or 3D. Now, you notice I'm leaving a white space in the sections of the pumpkin, and that's because I want to make some highlight areas there, and I'm going to need to layer my color. You can layer your marker colors, even if it's just basic Crayola markers, nothing fancy, by leaving that section lighter, filling it in with a yellow or a brighter color. So then when you put orange on top of it, you start adding depth to just a flat marker color. Now let's grab those colored pencils, and I'm going to do the exact same thing we did with the markers, but with colored pencil. The difference with the colored pencils is colored pencils are pigment with a wax similar to crayons. The mixture is just a little different, just enough to give you a little bit more control, a lot more pigment than wax. So that allows you to layer your colored pencil colors, and that's why you're seeing more than just one red, orange, and one yellow. I've got several shades of orange. Just going to start layering. I will color in the same way we did with a marker, but this time I know that I have extra colors that I can layer in each section. Pumpkins come not only in varying shapes and sizes, they also come in varying colors. So you can use green. Try a different color for your pumpkin. Blue pumpkins, green pumpkins, orange pumpkins, whatever color you want for your pumpkin to be. Just use the same dark, medium, and light tones of color, and you'll create a 3D pumpkin too, even if it is pink. Now let's grab those crayons. You're going to use the crayon the exact same way that you use the color pencil and the markers. Go over the lines with the darker colors, start coloring in. But the difference with a crayon is the harder you press down with a crayon, the more color is going to be distributed at one time. But that also means the more wax is going to be distributed. And once you get a buildup of wax, the crayon, it just stops working for you the way you want it to. So use lighter pressure when you're coloring with a crayon, and this is going to allow you to layer your colors more easily, and you'll still be able to get that 3D effect. And bonus for this video is you can draw more than one pumpkin. We drew different sized pumpkins, and now you can put them all on one page. So what you're going to keep in mind here is while you're drawing is what pumpkin is in front of the next. Just make sure that you draw your lines and stop as you get close to the next pumpkin, and then that's going to give you the look of multiple pumpkins in one space. We hope you enjoyed this art project. If you did, please click that subscribe button so you will know when we upload more videos to help you dig into your creativity, and most importantly, forget not the Lord.